Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's the morning of Sunday the 24th. I wasn't going to do an update video this month for you guys because I already had so much stuff up and ready for you, and there wasn't really much of anything new. But yesterday I went and purchased an entire garden tractor John Deere collection. So I decided that I am going to make you guys one of these videos and kind of show you some of the stuff I got. So, as any returning viewers will definitely know, over here I've got my set of 4 71 green tractors. Got 110, 112 hydraulic lifts, 120 and 140 H3. Then the next 4 tractors are 110 hydraulic and 112 hydraulic patios. These are all 70s here. 120 patio and 140 H3 patio. Those are tractors that I've had and I'm keeping. I'm going to try and make my way up through here to continue showing you this aisle, or this row, what used to be an aisle. Up here further, we have a Buddy's 78 212, all original, other than the tires. We put the tires on the back. It had the original Goodyears on it, which are yuck. Then we got my 69 432 that I want to get this sickle bar put on. Still waiting on Alan. He's trying his best to fabricate the rear mounts that I'm missing without any real reference or diagrams. So big shout out to him. You can go check his channel out. If you don't know, I will link it down below. Then we got my 140 side tag. It's an H3. And then these two, the back one with no hood is a original one owner 73 814 Gravely, and this next one is a 72 Gravely 816 that I put a 19 horse on. That engine's actually supposed to be going away, and so will the tractor because I haven't done anything else with it. I'm standing on the brush hog of the 67 Gravely 430 currently. We've had this a while. Of course, we got the 111 over there. That's one of the tractors I picked up yesterday. It's a 69, it's painted wrong, but it's a 69 110 pink patio. That was in the collection that I bought. The guy had done it for his wife, got it for his wife, whatever. I think he said he bought it that way. And it's in pretty nice shape. The seats, seen better days. It's not perfect, but that's fine. Perfect is not everything. That just means we can use it. And then my side tag 110 hydraulic lift. And then down the other side, we've got my 317, original 300, 75, and 80. 216 we redid, the 214, both hydraulic lifts. Then the 79 317 is in there where the 212 belongs. And then we've got original 210 hydraulic, 208, and 200. I'll show you the 200 when I get back down there. Got rid of mine. It's actually on the trailer right now. John's buying it. Got that 200 yesterday. I'm keeping it instead. Right here, I picked up a 60 and 70 in this lot of stuff. Both look to be kind of original. The 60, you can really tell, it looks like it has an original patina. This one looks a little less original. But that sticker right there is a telltale sign that it's original. So, it's original paint. It's pretty nice though. So I have to decide if I'm going to keep the 2 of these for my collection, just to say I have them, or if I'm going to sell them. You guys can drop a comment down below, let me know what you think. Of course, my 3 walk behinds here. I got a commercial 12, and a 566. You guys have seen all these on the channel. If you haven't, make sure to go back and check those videos out. Sitting right in front of me is a 77 208. This was another one that I picked up yesterday in that lot of stuff I bought. It's got all the correct tires. It's been repainted once. They didn't do a very good job though. You can see right here where there's a dealer sticker that's been painted over. It's in decent shape, other than missing some shroudage here. It was in dry storage. It's supposed to be a runner, but it's been sitting in dry storage for about 10 years as I recall. Hasn't run. Then, and I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show it, I got a Patio 80 cart, and there's 2 platforms on top that are extra parts, but everything else in there is for a 214 that's sitting up in the front. I'll show you guys in a bit. So I finally got a Patio 80 cart. I think that'll look real nice behind my blue patio. This tractor I picked up a couple weeks ago from a local parts yard. Before I even knew anything about this collection I bought yesterday, I wanted to buy another tractor to do another Will It Start for you guys, and I was able to pick this one up. Traded a 20 horse Magnum for it that I had laying around. So this will be hopefully coming soon. I've already got videos scheduled for the next 2 months, so you won't see it for a while, but it's going to be one of the next ones I do. I'm going to get it running and sell it. More than likely, John will want to buy it. He likes to have a bit more of a diversity. It's probably going to be a pretty good tractor. It's got a 14 horse Kohler power in it, and it's got the same exact rear end as the 400, but it's set up as a foot hydrostatic. Of course, over here I got a couple 140s, the 73 with the sickle bar. You guys saw me put that bar on over the winter. And then my 74 we redid. The problem I've now had with this, and it was my only tractor that still had the original springy deal. It finally broke. So I gotta fix that sometime. Got to get a new one. Can't get a new one from Deere anymore, so that's not great. This is the 400, original one owner, 75. Of course, I put these tires on it. It had turds when I got it, and I put the 3-point on. But great workhorse. Love these things. They just hog the fuel. Picked this cab up yesterday. This cab is going to go on something. I'm thinking maybe the 210 actually, but I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Got a bunch of sleeve hitches, 3 squares and a round. Round fender I'm going to sell, the square fenders I'm keeping. Got this PTO yesterday. This is the 214 that everything in the patio cart is for. This and that 216 both have rebuilt engines. This one he did get bolted in and get running. He said he had it started once. It's spoken for already. A buddy of mine wanted it, told me he would buy it before I even got it. And I was planning on keeping it, putting the engine in my 214, and then putting it back together and selling it that way with the engine from my 14. But he said he wants it, and so I'm going to sell it to him. This 216, the engine's not bolted in yet. It's a rebuilt engine that's never been fired. I don't have any paperwork, but I think I believe the guy, and he told me where he had them rebuilt, and I personally know the guy that he said rebuilt them, so I can check in on that. But I'm going to put the loader and hoe on this 216. If you know, you know. There used to be a backhoe sitting here, but I've been working on it lately. I'm taking it, and you'll see in a bit the progress. I'm taking it today. A friend is going to help me get the loader cut off, because I've been cutting and grinding and sawzalling every day after work for a week, and I've got it maybe halfway cut off. So he said he's got a torch, he can help me out. But loader and hose going on 216. So that'll be a project in itself to put together and get running. Once I have those on, I'm going to put these tires on it. They are 24 12/12s, so they'll get me a little taller and a lot wider for better flotation with all the weight. And then I'd like to put 18 858 3 or 5 ribs on the front of it. And the hood and front clips just sitting on there. It was all off yesterday when I got it. This cab needs some work. That corner needs welded back up. But I have everything for it outside. This is that new 200 I got. See, it's kind of apart. It's got some pieces laying there with it. And I've kind of fished around in all the parts that I got to find some stuff for different things. That's why the hood's with that now. And that stuff's with this. These I just sat here to get them inside. I've got a lot of organizing left to do though. But that's everything that's in here. Now, I'll kind of give you a brief look outside of some of the stuff that hasn't been brought in. So this is the fluster cluck out here currently. I got a blade, and pretty much all this stuff that I'm about to show you I got yesterday in this lot. Obviously this wagon I already had. I just used it for storage. But this 318 hood came off that 317. I set it out here too, because it was in the way. So I got blade, and that is the engine off of that sprayer. Those are custom pieces for a round fender I'm giving to a buddy today. Got 7 more sets of tire chains, round fender pieces and parts, front tires and tubes, round fender snow plow, something for a David Bradley. I assume this is about the same thing. I don't really know what I'm going to do with those. There's 2 here of these cultivators. I got 1 over there. I got 2 moldboard plows, a 10 and a 12. 31 tiller with both side extensions. Those came off of that backhoe. Got this hood. 212 hood. That platform and that hood were already here. More tires. 2 sets of brand new turf tires, 1 on rims. I'm going to sell those. Set of bars on rims. I'm going to put those on that Ford because they're on white rims. Got a couple different John Deere carts sitting out here still. Lots of these. Well, everything in these 2 wagons is for the 216 and that cab. Got 2 snow blowers, gonna sell those. 5B sprayer. That set of rims was in the shop. I took it out to get space to put stuff in. Lots of more parts here. Blower was already here, but I got 700 more mower decks. So I got a round fender and a 60-70. The rest of them are square fender gear drive decks, and I'm hoping John will buy all those today. I'm going to give him a really good deal on all those and the buckets of parts for him over there. Over here I got the truck and trailer loaded up. I'm going to church this morning and then to John's afterwards. I'm trading him this set of tires that I got yesterday for the set that's on my 200. He was buying the 200 and that 110. That chair we're strapping to a hood sled. That should be fun. This is the rear tires off of the backhoe. I'm just going to give those to John. This is the current stage of the backhoe. I've got the front cut off. And as you see, we've put in some time with grinding and cutting and sawzalling. That side's still not off, and we haven't even started on this side. So, buddy with a cutting torch is going to cut the loader off, and I'm going to have him cut this off too. Actually, I might not, it's just bolted on there. And then this tractor will be going to the scrap once I take some stuff off it. Loaded on the trailer, we have this original 73 110. John's buying that. And the 75 200, John's buying that. Like I said, I'm switching him rear tires. He's going to get bars. I'm going to get those original turfs. I decided I didn't like this tractor because the platform's been repainted. Otherwise, it's a good patina tractor. Oh, it looks like the hood's been painted too. I like the patina on it. I just don't like that it's been painted. John doesn't care. He wants a 200 to complete his set. So, he's buying 2 of these. But this ought to plug up the church parking lot sufficiently. I've been in there with the gooseneck on the 1 ton though, when I brought John that A. So, could be worse. Back here in the shop, the first thing you're going to see is a disaster area. that's already been half cleaned up. This backhoe is making a giant mess. It's just a freaking nasty disaster. I've been trying to soak up oil. Everything is leaking watery oil and nasty stuff. But I've got the hoe sitting up on the table. The box back here. I'm going to use a couple of these, build stabilizers. Those are the loader cylinders. The hoe is almost ready to be put back together. There's a couple brackets, or one bracket right here. I'm going to get cut off of there, and I'm going to do something different. The only thing they had holding up the 5-gallon jug in here for oil was that, which is that bracket I'm going to cut off. And then I'm going to put straps, 2 straps across the bottom. Metal straps, I'll weld them in. That way it's got something actually holding it up. Got nasty lines everywhere. Those are the weights that were on it. Here's the bucket from it. And then of course the 69 112 sitting back here. This is the undercover yellow patio. Still dripping oil off, but it doesn't seem to be leaking it out as much, so there's that. And then I've got the 212 hydraulic, 75 212, and the 112 hydraulic side tag that are not really making much progress because I'm working on this stupid backhoe. And as you see, the grinder and the sawzall are hanging out back here because I was using the heck out of them. This backhoe, well, I'll let you guys watch the backhoe video when it comes out. It'll be a while because I'm nowhere near ready. I might make it a 2-part series. Part 1 taking the dumb thing off, and part 2 putting it back on. But yeah, it's been a whole flustercluck. That thing's been in this shop taking up space for probably 2-3 weeks now. Well, maybe only 2. It's been in here taking up space for a little while, for all the more I've gotten done. But it's a lot better than when it started. That is all I can show you today. I mean, I could go through and show you a bunch of attachments, but you've seen them all before. If you haven't, make sure to go back and check out other ones of these videos. Eventually, I need to get everything out of here, line it all up in the yard, and then I can make a really good collection update video for y'all. But I just got too much going on lately. I don't have time to do it. So one of these days, maybe I'll be able to get around to it. But definitely not today. So, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It'll tell me that you enjoy what I'm doing. And you get to see lots more content with all this equipment. So, again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.